Plantel Los Ángeles is a gold production plant that processes ore supplied by artisanal miners in Nicaragua, located in La Libertad, Chantales, approximately 250 kilometers northeast from the capital of Managua. Plantel Los Ángeles' vision arose from the idea that artisanal and industrial mining can and should work hand in hand in an orderly manner. The vision considers both activities compatible and complementary. They play an important role in the socio-economic development of the communities in La Libertad and Santo Domingo, Chantales. Plantel Los Ángeles' goal is to promote the development and sustainability of artisanal mining in Chantales municipalities of La Libertad and Santo Domingo, guided by our model's foundations: legal stability and order, guaranteeing legal stability, forming a municipal commission for artisanal mining, and allowing traceability during the production process. Modern processing plants for artisanal mining. This allows us to establish a transparent and fair commercial relationship with miners, avoiding the use of mercury in their operations while guaranteeing a greater mineral recovery, ultimately providing a sustainable financial impact in the lives of our miners. Environment and occupational safety. Supporting better environmental practices in artisanal mining, eliminating the use of mercury, and providing miners with technical assistance and equipment to assure better working conditions. Human development, where we promote community development programs, including educational programs for all ages, access to financing, and promote greater availability of basic goods and services to improve the lives of the people in our communities. Using industrial technologies that ensure profitability, maximize resource, and preserve the environment, Plantel Los Ángeles currently has a processing rate of 150 tons of ore per day. The processes at Plantel Los Ángeles can be summarized into the following. Ore is mined at different authorized mining sites in an artisanal manner by members of our partner mining cooperatives. The ore is transported from the mining site to Plantel Los Ángeles through third-party transportation trucks hired by the cooperatives. The trucks are stopped and checked for approval at the entrance and security checkpoint of our plant, where our plant operators verify that the truckloads are compliant with our traceability guidelines. The trucks are weighted on a scale with and without ore to determine size of load. The ore is passed through a homogenization process to obtain 3 samples used to determine gold content. The samples are sent to the laboratory where they're put into an oven to diminish humidity. The dried sample is subsequently crushed, homogenized, and pulverized. 4 portions of this pulverized ore sample are then mixed with a flux and fire assay to determine the gold and silver content of this ore sample. The sampling procedures are continuously under review to ensure that the resulting gold grades, as reported by the assay laboratory, are indicative of the actual plant results. The ore is passed through the jaw crusher and the crushing circuit, where the rock is reduced to 1-inch material. The crushed ore goes to the fine ore bin by a conveyor belt. This bin feeds approximately 8.75 tons per hour to the SAG mill. The ore is then ground in the grinding mills to obtain a fineness of -200 mesh. A hydrocyclone is used to separate the fine material from the material that requires further grinding. The coarse material is returned to the mills for further grinding. This is a closed-circuit system. The fine ore material passes to a thickener tank that raises the density to plus 50% solids by weight. A chemical flocculant is used to promote the settling of fine material within this thickener. The leaching agent is mixed with the fine ore material at this stage in the process. The fine ore material is subsequently passed through 5 carbon and leach, or CIL tanks. This carbon is an activated carbon derived from the processing of coconut shell husks. This is a counter-current system with the highest gold ore content present in the first CIL tank. As the pulp is passed from tank to tank, the solid gold content continues to be reduced as the gold is leached into a solution. The activated carbon is responsible for removing the gold in solution and absorbing the gold onto the activated carbon. As required, the activated carbon with elevated gold content is removed from the leach circuit and subjected to a desorption process, during which a solution is circulated under pressure and elevated temperature through the carbon to remove the gold complex from the activated carbon. This solution is then fed into an electrowinning cell, where the gold is weakly plated onto the cathodes of this cell. The gold is recovered in the form of a metallic concentrate through a weak deposition on the cathodes of the cell. This concentrate is then melted and converted into doré. Doré bars of around 10 kilograms are shipped out of Nicaragua directly to our refinery on a weekly basis. The benefits of our model can be summarized in the following. For artisanal miners, gold recovery of 85% versus 45% for gold ores processed in traditional methods, the payment of gold at the international price in dollars, the opportunity to process more ore, and human development plans in education, health, and sports. For miners, it means increasing their income through fair and transparent payment policies at Plantel Los Ángeles. For the municipality, a direct economic per-year impact of over $4.6 million, over $12.5 million paid to artisanal miners, and $1.8 million to our employees, which help with the community ordinance and boost the economy of suppliers of goods and services for the municipality. In addition to this, we reduce the environmental impact of artisanal processing methods by eliminating the use of over 2 tons of mercury per year. For Nicaragua, the generation of stable jobs and remunerated goods, the transformation of artisanal mining into sustainable activity, generation of foreign currency from exports, and the collection of taxes greater than $3.1 million. Each part of the gold's journey involves the same degree of commitment by all players. At Plantel Los Ángeles, we make sure to start that supply chain on the right foot. We want to contribute to a better world through a simple decision. We want to promote sustainable mining for all.